Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you're here because I've got a real treat for you. This is a game from Kalypso Media and Gaming Minds called Railway Empire. Now, it's not due for release until January 26th, 2018, but you can buy into the preview copy, I guess it would be, or that will give you the beta, etc. The details are on Steam, and there will be a link down below. What we're going to do today is dive into the tutorial and have a look at it. Just for complete transparency, I was given a copy of this by the publishers Kalypso, so it's not going to affect my review of it, of course. And, well, this isn't actually a review, it's a first look, but, well, you guys know. I generally say what I think of things, and that's not going to change because I got it for free. So, let's have a look. Alrighty. Wow, looking pretty cool. So, Chapter 1. The first chapter takes you to the construction sites of Union Pacific Railroad, which was started in 1863. Tracks were built westward to establish the first transcontinental line. While you are conquering the vastness of the Great Plains and the heights of the Rocky Mountains with your tracks, you will learn about the basics of a railway empire. Thomas Clark Durant, the visionary in charge of Union Pacific and Crook, will assist you. If you guys haven't seen Hell on Wheels, the Netflix series, I advise you to, right now, open the second page in your browser, go to your Netflix page, and throw that on your list to make sure you watch it. It's incredible. Alright, anyway, enough advertising. Here we are. Now, normally we can set all these parameters up. Go away. But this is the tutorial, so they're sort of saying, here, take it and go. The difference between realistic, basically trains will pass right through each other in normal mode. Realistic, you've got to set up signals. So let's continue and see what happens.
Gold diggers who don't have a
we don't
clue
get to
about
pick.
how this business works.
Thank you. We don't get to pick a different character in the tutorial as well, so we're just going to leap through that. There we are. But generally, they'll have different characters with different perks.
On the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began.
Alrighty. Omaha
The
to
workers of the Union
Cheyenne.
Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent. Massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished, to tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
Alrighty.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durant. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington. First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls.
We've already gone through 8 days here, Thomas. Come on. Alright, so W, A, S,
now,
and D.
test the camera's zoom function. You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try.
Okay. And rotate. There we go. Okay, Thomas. Come on, dude. Look, time's a burning, man. It's the middle of the month. Alright. So, now they would like us to build a train station in Norfolk. So, let's go up to Norfolk here. And shift and mouse button will allow us to rotationalize things.
Very good.
Okay.
Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do
Alrighty.
this, switch to track laying mode.
Yeah, I'd really like to be able to see the end of this thing. Jesus. Yeah, that's just great. There it is. Okay. And to there. And let's confirm.
Now create your first train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations.
Alrighty,
Initially,
Thomas.
your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
Alright, we're going to buy the Philadelphia. Excellent. Okay.
Additionally, each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at.
Okay. So we're going to go from Omaha to Norfolk. Excellent. Okay. So we should now have a train. There's the little bugger. Just getting loaded up, and he's off. Okay. Now they'd like us to throw a supply tower down. There we go. We should see our train roll into the tower. Well, more or less. Alright. Okay, now construct a rural station in the marked location of the corn farm showing. Okay, corn farm. Corn farm. Oh, there we are. A rural station. You mean a little one? How about we do that? See, all of this stuff is just so in the way. I really wish they'd get the heck rid of it, to be honest with you. Really? No. Okay. Now connect it to the station in Omaha. Okay, so... Oh, again. And... I assume that's connected because it made a clicky noise. Oops. Oh, come on. Arrgh. Okay, there we go. And let's call that good. Alright, now let's add a locomotive. We're going to buy one of these again. Toot toot toot. And set up a rail line. Now we want to go from Evans Farm to Omaha to Norfolk. Awesome. Pa-ching! Okay, Thomas. I have done my thing. They're loading corn. Here comes the other train. They're still loading corn. Well, come on, Thomas. Days are burning, man. We're into our 3rd month already. Oh, I guess he's waiting, yeah. Waiting for this train to hit Omaha. So, now, let's create a sidetrack. Okay, at least long enough for a fully loaded train. Okay. Set parallel track point. Set switch point. Why don't you give me the other symbol? Come on. It just doesn't want to allow me anything but the parallel one. I don't want that. Oh, come on. Okay. Hopefully. So hard to see what it's actually doing here. Okay, no. Alright, let's try again. It's not parallel. So you're supposed to start it here. Okay. Yeah, but that's not connecting. It won't. And if I move it right onto there, see, it's just overlaying it on exactly the same track. So, let's try again. Let's, yeah, that's what I want to do, is build. See, it runs parallel. It won't come back to the switching unless I put it right on there. That's obviously a parallel track. How about we do that? Is that going to work for you, Thomas? I mean, it seems to be a secondary track, doesn't it? Okay. It'll allow you to move it, and it'll allow you to remove it, but it won't allow you to... I don't know. This is not working. So, should simply... Alright. Now. Okay. So now we should be able to... track construction. Here we go. Okay, set switch point here. Okay. It just doesn't work. Yeah, it just doesn't... will not do that. I mean, that should be fine. It doesn't give me, hopefully that'll do it. Probably a little longer than we needed. Well, come on, Thomas. Days are burning here, dude. Thank you. Set up a signal. Okay. Signals. Okay. Set the signal type to directional by holding the shift key while selecting the signal. Okay. Now. Okay. Seems to have stopped it. Well, come on. What is wrong with that? Okay. Now do the same on this one. Okay. Okay, now so that each one has a different direction. That should be... Nope, different direction. Come on. That should be it. Are you good with that or what, dude? Jeez, this thing really needs to move along, you know? Okay, now, construct such a maintenance building at your station in Omaha. So, let's go to Omaha, and let's click on the station. Okay. Construct maintenance building. Yes, please. Okay. Lollygagging long enough. I need to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations. Written a task list. Okay. Do not disappoint me. Alrighty. And, okay. This is our task list here. So, interesting. Reach a population of 30,000. Oh, it's going up. I hope it's going up. Are you going up? Well, you did something earlier. Alright, so we need to connect Omaha and North Platte, Omaha and Cheyenne. 16 loaded cattle, 16 loaded meat. Rail network. Okay. Alright, so these are the other tasks that he's given us. Okay, there doesn't seem to be a pause. There's just fast forward and continue. So, interesting. So there we go, guys. That's going to be our first sort of little look at this. We'll get back into it again. Let me know what you think. So far, it looks pretty interesting. A few things that are a little bit awkward, but I think that just takes some getting used to more than anything else. So, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Oh, they're now packing people, mail, and meat. Cool. Right along. Oh, there you go. Woo! Cool, we can look out the back. Wow, that's pretty neat. We can even blow the whistle. There we go. Very cool. Alright guys, like I say, hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Whoa. What you think, and we'll take care of each other, folks. We'll see you here the next time. Ciao for